Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar News channel. Something big is happening right now, and I mean really big. The kind of moment people have been waiting for, talking about, and even doubting for years. But this time it's not a rumor, not a theory, and not another someday soon. As of today, 2025, multiple currencies have just gone live with their revaluation. The Iraqi Dinar IQD, the Vietnamese Dong VND, and even the Zimbabwe dollar ZIM. Yes, you heard that right. This is the moment people call the global reset, and the final contract rates are now surfacing. What's been whispered in private rooms, seen on banker screens, and hinted at in quiet meetings is now being confirmed. And the numbers are going to shock you. For years, many in the currency community have held on with patience and faith, believing that one day undervalued currencies like the IQD, VND, and ZIM would be restored to their true worth. That day has arrived. Overnight, the change moved from behind closed doors into the real world. Reports are coming in of rates flashing live on internal banking systems. Exchange centers have been quietly opening their doors to scheduled appointments. And for the first time, multiple trusted sources are confirming the same thing. The revaluation has begun. This is not a drill. It's not another delay. It's here, and it's moving fast. If you have been holding these currencies, you're no longer in the what-if phase. You're in the what-now phase. The most talked about number, of course, is the Iraqi dinar. For months, whispers about $3.22 circulated. Then, higher projections of $4.44 appeared. And now, contract rates being shown to select holders are reaching levels that seemed impossible just a few years ago. Figures above $5, even touching $6, are being seen in certain agreements. This isn't speculation anymore, it's being confirmed in real exchanges. The Vietnamese dong is also showing strong numbers, with some reports indicating a contract rate well above $2 and even approaching $3 for qualified holders. And the ZIM, often viewed as the wild card, is now displaying structured payout options with life-changing amounts. The global reset isn't coming. It's already here. What's important to understand is that this moment didn't happen overnight. The signs have been building for months, and if you were paying attention, you saw the puzzle pieces coming together. Iraq has been making massive economic moves. Meetings that used to drag on for weeks are now being completed ahead of schedule. The Central Bank of Iraq has been quietly preparing digital transitions, running live systems, and aligning with international banking standards. Vietnam has been negotiating trade deals and solidifying its role in Asia's growing economic network. Zimbabwe has been working on resource-backed financial plans. All of these moves pointed to one goal: a coordinated revaluation as part of a larger global financial reset. Now that the RV is live, the question isn't will it happen, but are you ready to act? It's because here's the truth: moments like this are life-changing, but only if you handle them with precision. We're already hearing about people freezing up, second-guessing themselves, or worse, rushing in without a plan. This is why preparation matters. If you have IQD, VND, or ZIM, you need to know exactly where it is. Have your receipts, make secure copies, and know your next steps. You should already have your appointment process understood, your trusted contacts ready, and your personal security plan in place. This isn't just about getting rich, it's about making smart moves in a short window of time. Why is this such a short window? Because even though the rates are live now, the high contract rates aren't expected to remain open forever. There's a tiered process happening behind the scenes. Early exchanges, those who were prepared and on the first lists, are getting priority access to top contract rates. The public rates will likely be lower, though still significantly higher than what these currencies were worth before today. This is why timing is everything. If you've been waiting for a headline to confirm the RV, this is it. And if you wait too long, you may miss the best opportunity you've ever had. It's also critical to understand that this revaluation is not just about Iraq, Vietnam, or Zimbabwe. This is part of a global reset where currencies across the world are being adjusted to fair market value. Alliances have been formed quietly over the past year. Trade deals have been renegotiated, and massive digital banking systems have been tested. The aim is to create a financial system that's more stable, more balanced, and less dependent on debt-based models. And while this is great news for many, it also means change. Big change is coming to the way money works in the future. Many people have asked why the rates are so much higher than what most experts expected years ago. The answer lies in the true value of the assets behind these currencies. Iraq is sitting on some of the largest proven oil reserves in the world, along with significant natural gas and mineral wealth. Vietnam has a booming manufacturing base and growing influence in Asia's economy. Zimbabwe is resource-rich, holding massive deposits of gold, platinum, and other valuable minerals. When you back a currency with real, tangible assets, its value changes dramatically, and that's exactly what's happening here. The reaction from the banking world has been cautious, but undeniable. Quietly, bank platforms have been updated. Internal memos have gone out. Certain high-security branches are handling transactions under strict protocols. Even though there's no flashy public announcement yet, insiders are confirming that the process is live. And while the mainstream media might be slow to cover it, those who have been following this journey already know the lack of public hype is intentional. This is a controlled rollout designed to avoid chaos and keep the process organized. One thing to keep in mind is that this change is not just financial, it's emotional and psychological. Many who have been holding IQD, VND, or ZIM for years have dreamed about this day. But when it finally arrives, the reality can feel overwhelming. You suddenly go from planning in theory to making decisions in real time. Large sums of money bring opportunity, but they also bring responsibility. If you're not mentally and emotionally grounded, it's easy to make mistakes. That's why now, more than ever, you need to stay calm, focused, and clear about your priorities. Here's some advice that experienced currency holders are sharing right now. Don't let the excitement push you into rushing. Yes, there's urgency, but there's also a need for precision. Make your appointments, follow the instructions you're given, and stick to your plan. Don't get caught up in sudden offers, pressure from strangers, or once-in-a-lifetime investment pitches that pop up overnight. There will be plenty of opportunities after your exchange. Protect your capital first. Build a safety net. Then move into investments that align with your long-term goals. This is also a moment to think about your life beyond the exchange. What will you do the day after? Who will you tell? How will you manage the sudden changes in your lifestyle? Many financial professionals recommend keeping a low profile, especially in the early months after the RV. Sudden wealth can attract attention, not all of it positive. Having a trusted team of advisors, legal, financial, and personal, will make a huge difference in how smoothly you navigate this transition. The release of the RV also comes with a ripple effect across global markets. You'll likely see shifts in currency values, stock market movements, and possibly even changes in commodity prices. Countries that hold large reserves of IQD, VND, or ZIM will see their balance sheets improve dramatically. This could lead to new trade agreements, debt repayments, and infrastructure investments. In other words, this isn't just about individual currency holders getting richer, it's about countries repositioning themselves in the global economy. For those wondering how long this window will last, the answer is uncertain. Some say the high contract rates could remain available for a few weeks, others believe it could be much shorter. What's certain is that the process is live now, and the sooner you move through it, the better. Waiting for a better rate later could backfire. Remember, these events are carefully planned. And once the tiered exchanges are complete, the public rate could be the only option left. So, here we are. After years of waiting, watching, and holding on through countless delays, The RV of the IQD, VND, and ZIM is finally here. The global reset is no longer a future possibility, it's today's reality. The numbers are real. The process is moving. And your preparation is now the key to turning this once-in-a-lifetime moment into a lasting blessing. This isn't just about money, it's about how you handle the responsibility that comes with it. Stay calm, stay smart. And as you step into this new chapter, remember you've been preparing for this moment for years. Oh, it's time to act.